Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get away with this.
No! Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Welcome everybody, Drunken Peasants, episode 979.
Do it live!
Doing it live.
Welcome.
What does that mean to play us out?
To play us out?
What do you mean play us out?
Yeah,
Well, we're playing in.
That's the old Bill O'Reilly clip.
Oh.
Everyone give the stream a like. Check out our Patreon. We're doing the Cobes poot. Oh no, that's not it. Shit, I forgot to update it. Yeah, that's last month's. I forgot to put it in there. You guys saw it. You guys saw it in the intro video.
Y'all saw it before. Don't ask us to show it to you again. What is this? Weimar, Germany?
Weimar, Germany. Yeah, so welcome back, Asterios. Welcome back, Scott. How's it going?
Hello.
We missed you, boys.
I'm getting an echo. Like I'm hearing everything twice.
Do you have another window
on like
open?
A 5-second delay. I have only one window open.
Asterios, do you have the echo?
Throwing me off.
No!
Okay.
With Asterios not having the echo, this must be a Scott problem.
Yeah. If you guys were both having
This
it,
does
I would think
seem
it's
like
mine.
a Scott
Are you sure there's not a tab
but I
open?
didn't have it when
Troubleshooting
we
the
were off
podcast.
Is one of the many
air. I
cat
love doing that.
is one of the many cat girl fan cam girls you watching us in the background?
You know, it could be that.
Could be Lucy Lopsiopsa, the kitty cat girl on Catterbait. Isn't a Lopsiopsa a dog or something? I don't know.
Lasso Apso.
That's it.
Man, I'm the only one who can hear it, so no one else can appreciate this.
Right.
But hearing everything and then hearing it again in 5 seconds is making me feel mentally ill.
That is very
including
distracting.
What I'm saying too.
You must have a raging boner right now hearing me twice.
I'm gonna hop out, and come back.
Good idea.
How about that?
Good idea.
I feel insane now.
You are
You are.
insane.
We'll just get right into it, I guess. Here we go.
I want to shout out everybody right now who has COVID. The numbers have been through the roof. I'm sure somebody watching right now has got the coof.
Yeah, a lot of people have it.
Lobster obsta. Nice.
So, I found probably the worst comedian ever. More than likely the worst comedian ever. Worse than Kalo. Worse than any other cringy comedian you may have ever seen. I think this is the worst.
None of this sounds like it could be real.
I've seen Asterios do stand up, so he'll be able to judge based on his experience.
Asterios is a top tier stand up comedian.
Here's
Hey guys, I'm back.
Okay. Are we still
I figured it out. It was a Scott problem.
We knew that.
Yeah, we knew that.
Look, at least pretend a little bit like, oh, it was on your end. It could have been here too. Give me a little.
Geez,
bit.
Scott, I really thought we were over here trying to fix it on our end because we didn't believe
Are we
you
going
have
to
a
keep
problem.
talking about it and waste more time on the show even after the fucking thing is fixed?
I might have had the YouTube open.
That's the first
That's
thing
what he
we asked
said!
you. Was did you have another window open?
Well, I thought you meant another Skype window, and I didn't.
No,
So,
definitely,
you know.
definitely not another Skype window. That would be psycho.
Yeah, we all, yes, you're a multi-instance Skype power user if I've ever seen one.
I kind of am. I don't, the way, the tone you're saying it in makes me think you don't actually mean it, but I am.
This is why Scott had this problem. He's used to having multiple Skypes open with many conversations.
Yeah,
while
it's
he does
weird for me only having one Skype open.
While you do Drunken Peasants, you're also a pundit for Fox News.
Well, I'm also, and I'm also live streaming on Shabisky's show.
That's what he does. He does multiple streams.
Well, that's actually really
it's
easy.
very stupid.
That's easy to multi-stream.
So I found the worst comedian. Here he is.
Don't talk about Asterios like that. He's my friend.
Hey, you know what a man has to do today?
I love the sweat mark down
I was gonna say.
from his navel down to his crotch.
Is it bad video quality and the colors, or there's the pixels, or is he covered in sweat?
My guy's
sweat.
super sweating because you can see his under tit too. He's nervous.
Yeah.
He's doing his stand-up bit on his deck in his backyard, and he's so nervous. He's got some under
It
tit
might
sweat.
not even be sweat. It may not be nerves. He might be in like Florida or something.
True.
Who knows?
Or he's been doing this for like 2 hours before they started filming.
Yes.
The man-
Well, watch what he does. Watch what he does.
I'm telling you, even women, you know what you have to do today is to be your own person. Be your own, kind of like I was telling you before. Be an ambassador for yourself, for your body. Yourself, man, your body, man. Be the ambassador and live your life and be an innovator, man. Be an innovator and just be one, be unique. And the thing about it is, I want to give you guys heads up here. Heads up, man, is that you live by your own words.
You can't tell. It's hard to tell whether he's trying to do comedy or motivational speaking.
Are we sure this
That
is
was
supposed
my
to be comedy?
first question.
I am sure, actually, because the title of the fucking video is Comedy Act Part 78.
Ooh.
Part
Sorry.
78.
You're burying the lead, Ben.
There's-
Part 78.
There's over 300 of these that he's made.
I heard there's over 9,000. Is there
You
any
gotta
truth to that?
live
He looks
by
like he's
your
part
own words.
Alex Jones, part Rodney Dangerfield, part Chris Farley, and minus any sort of
And
the
my
talent.
friend's dad, Brent. You guys,
Yeah,
and
guys
you know what?
Brent? No,
That's Brent Dad if I ever seen Brent Dad.
But when you do that, you set yourself up to die, man, by your own words. You live and you die by your own words. Even, these people out there, entrepreneur, man, you go out, you start your own business, and it fails. So you live by your own words and you die by your own words, man.
You live by your own words, you die by your own words, man. Why is anybody else getting the feeling you know exactly where this guy was January 6th last year?
yeah, I feel like he had plans that day. Also, I don't agree with them.
It's like
You can live by
it's
your own
gonna
words,
happen.
but you will die by my hand.
No, and so when you die by your own words, what do? We do, let's all do the turn
This is why he's
around
sweaty, right?
and turn around. Come on, let's all do the turnaround. And when we turn around, we gonna keep on living, and we're gonna live by those words.
I like this guy.
And then all of a sudden, it becomes a circle, guys, because you got all those innovators out there who are living and dying by their own words, but they do the turnaround, and where do they end up? They end up living by the word. Living by the word. There's a
Who's the gayest comedian you could think of?
Mario Cantone.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ant or Cantone. These guys, those guys are nothing compared to this guy. Like everything he's doing is I don't think he's gay at all, but his comedy is
his
gay.
comedy is
It's
gay
gay comedy. It's gay comedy.
He plays gay.
Also, has he said one thing yet?
No, it's
Wait,
incoherent
what
ramblings.
What the fuck is he talking about?
There's no setup. There's no punchline. It's just rambling about stuff and then singing and doing weird dances.
It's like he saw the Village People do YMCA and he was like, "That's my comedy set."
Someone in the chat
That's
called
my
him
act.
Make-A-Wish Farley.
Damn.
run around and that takes you on, living by the word. Come on, live,
This is like-
live, man. We're living the by
This is like Broadway energy, you know? When I say gay, I'm not using it as a diss at all. I just feel like he's one of those guys on Broadway.
I am using it as a diss.
You want him to start kicking like a rocket?
He has severe gay energy to me, like top tier gay energy.
He has SGE for sure.
I love it.
I've only watched this all the way through
I can't
once.
deny that whether he's trying to be funny or not.
He's
guy
trying to
makes
be
me
funny.
laugh.
He's trying to be
Reminds me
funny.
of Philip Seymour Hoffman in the Polly movie.
I've only watched this all the way through once, and I believe there's a part where he does something that resembles twerking in it too.
The word. Living.
Philip Seymour Hoffman shard himself in Polly. This guy looks like he's got a shart on deck if it's not already passed through.
Man,
That's what he won the Oscar for, right?
The shart, yeah.
Hard cut.
It's beautiful, beautiful, and there's so many people out there playing tennis, you know, getting out there and being active. And I'm out there with two of my buddies. We're out playing golf, you know. And my buddy, man, his phone rings, you know, and what do you know? It's the theme of that movie, Knight Rider. You know, and he's got that song, man. Knight Rider.
Stop.
Pause it.
Okay, you go first.
What? Do we think he means the television show Knight Rider?
Yes.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Was there that movie Knight Rider?
There was never a movie
Did he say
Knight Rider.
movie?
He said movie, which I'm trying to. Is there another movie that sounds like Knight Rider? So the theme to Knight Rider is no. All right, so let's see what he does.
Well, I want to see if he does the theme. Like, is he about to do the theme and dance to it too?
Rider, you know, Knight Rider, the theme of it. And he's got this huge smile on his face. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, it's my wife. Everybody be quiet. It's my wife, you know? And it's like he's got the Knight Rider for his wife's phone call, you know? And so he gets off. I'm like, the Knight Rider. It's like, yeah, man. She's my Knight Rider. I ride her at night. She's my Knight Rider.
That's the first... That was technically a joke of the set so far.
That was great.
Yeah, I like this guy. This guy is my new. I want this guy to comment on Dave Chappelle's transphobia, so the trans mob goes after him, and
Absolutely.
and he gets the opposite of canceled. Everybody's going to talk about him to cancel him, and the people are going to fall in love with him because he is. This is pure gay dad energy.
I ride her at night. She's my Knight Rider. She rides me.
What is he doing?
Knight Rider. She's my Knight Rider.
This man is simultaneously a dad and has never had sex.
Yes. Everybody who has ever said like they don't believe in evolution because they can't find the link between monkey and man. This guy is it.
Got it.
This guy's monkey and man. He's the missing link.
At night, and I'm like, damn, buddy, no wonder you got a shit-eating grin. He's riding her at night.
Is that his
She's my
first
Knight
swear?
Rider.
I think that might have been his first swear. Oh
Hey
my god.
guys, I'm back.
Oh, sure,
and I
James.
might be a little too redundant on the hey
he got
guys,
gayer.
but
He got
Yeah.
100%
you know, send me
gayer.
an email and tell me what I should say at the beginning. Should I be like, what's up, man? You know, should I change it from hey guys to what's up? Hey, you know what? You can see my comedy act. I have come
Is this guy still alive?
a long way.
You gotta get him on the show.
Incrementing
Is this guy still
into the
alive?
70s and
Because
then
all the
80s
great
and
comedians
hoping
die
to
young.
reach 100. I
No,
don't know
this
when
guy
my
overdosed in 1993.
Here's a little more.
Like here's the comedians that died young: Chris Farley, Belushi, Bill Hicks, Amy
Man's heart
Winehouse.
is going to explode.
Janis
This
Joplin.
is about to devolve into a snuff film. Let's keep watching.
I know.
Gentlemen, yes, we are back here on stage at Tranquility Hall for Comedy Act 213, comedian, entertainer.
Oh, he's introducing himself, by the way.
Oh, you know what? You know what we have to do with him? We have to get him hooked up with Derek Savage. They would make the best movies.
He can be the new guy in the Cool Cat costume.
Forget the cool cat costume.
We
They
need
need to make
someone in the cat suit.
They need to make a buddy cock film where they're just going out busting like criminals. It'd be so good.
Or just
Daniel
Bustin', 'cause it's a buddy cop
Songer.
film.
Oh my God, Asterios, his power just went out or
Oh,
something.
Asterios
Oh, no.
has
I'm
plunged
here
into
still.
darkness.
Something's wrong with my camera.
Asterios, you in the dark.
Boy.
Look at these Daisy Dukes,
Oh, there
man.
Hey, I'm back here on Tranquility Hall, and my friends all over the world, I have to tell you, this will be the last comedy act on Tranquility Hall. As you see, I am here to tell you guys that.
Does he just rent Airbnbs to do stand-up comedy on the porch, and then he like invites tons of people out? Nobody shows up. He still films them for YouTube.
I feel like this is his deck in his backyard.
I don't. He says
This
this
man
is Tranquility
does not
Hall.
have a fixed address.
I know.
No, man, they're
He's a
throwing
drifter.
me off the stage. No.
Do you want to? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the next video, or unless you want to hear some of these jokes.
Oh yeah, I think we should probably savor these morsels. I don't care if he's got 300 of them. We're going through every single.
We'll have to make a Tranquility
And
Hall.
just as long as we're discussing process real quick, Ben, I could watch like 2 hours of this guy. Like, don't feel rushed.
Oh really? Okay.
This is because this guy is funny, but he's also weird, and he's not funny, but he's funny too. This is great.
He's so unfunny that he's funny.
I feel bad
No,
calling
that
out.
Knight Rider thing was fun. Don't
It was
start
great.
with me.
It was
He
great.
That was not
rides her
funny.
at
That was
night.
stupid.
I feel bad.
Asterios, be real with me. Are you going to steal that bit?
Yes, I wanted to right away.
Somewhere else.
Here's what I'm trying to think. Would that be funnier if he sang that to the Knight Rider theme?
I know, right?
No.
I don't think so either.
I
Because
know.
it's even
No,
more
he did it right.
unexpected. It's like
Yeah.
he made his own weird tune.
Just
There's
some
too many
other weird
questions.
song.
I think every time he sings, it's that same weird tune. If you notice,
It is that. He sort of got one tune.
Yeah,
I love
They're
it.
throwing me out of my house, guys. And as you can
probably because you pissed off your neighbors because you're loud
Oh, he's
as
the
fuck.
King Cobra type.
Yeah.
see, I am back in the lion's den. You know, I mean, hey, there are so many people out there getting thrown out of their houses, man. Everybody is just out on
This is way pre-COVID, by the way. This is not.
Was this 2008 housing crisis?
This is way back in the day.
the street, you know, and if you go out on the street, you know what you're
Did
going to
Fannie
find
Mae and
is
Freddie
people
Mac
are gonna be
steal this
sitting on the
man's
street,
house?
And they're going to be like snapping
They
their
did.
fingers. They're going to be snapping their fingers. And it's like, you know,
Here it
you
comes.
come up to them, it's like, hey, buddy, you got the beat. We got the beat.
I really thought he was just using gay energy for his comedy.
But you think he is gay?
I think he might
for
actually
sure.
be gay now. I thought he was a
Oh.
straight guy that tapped into his like hidden gay energy, but no, I think he might just be that guy.
The next video is a surprise for you.
Why is he gonna be kissing a hot
Oh,
No.
That'd be
Buddy,
surprising.
we got the beat. Everybody, you got the beat.
Because these shorts are gay, right? Like the way
He's-
they're rolled up. That's a
he's-
gay attire, isn't it?
He somehow turned.
the shorts are gay.
He somehow
but
turned the Go-Go's into that same song that he sings every time.
The same song, his one song.
Yeah.
The shorts are gay, but his body type is not gay.
Ooh,
No
stop
gays
it.
are that.
That's
body.
not
Stop it,
true.
Scott.
No,
That's
Stop
not
it.
look,
true.
I've seen them all, and none look like this guy.
100%. I've seen a guy.
Man.
I might have seen this guy because he had a gimp mask on. But this is a gimp body if I've ever
Well, then
seen
you
one.
can't be sure.
This is 100% a gimp body.
Got the beat, you know, and the guy says, no, I'm just trying to get a booger off my finger. Yeah, isn't life a booger? You know, it's like, hey, we got the beat. No, man, I'm just trying to get a booger off my finger.
Did he just explain the joke after he told it?
Yeah.
This
It doesn't even matter. He's
Yeah.
just singing "We Got the Beat" and talking about boogers. Like,
Yeah.
don't look too deeply into this.
This is
Hey.
It's just great.
What do you
this is
call
raw and
a
deep at the
Irish
same time.
bank robber?
Oh,
What do you
no.
call an Irish bank robber? Do you want to try to guess what he's going to say, or do you just want to hear it? What do you think?
Potato McMoney bags?
That sounds like one of the McDonald's characters.
Yeah, if there was a bank robber other than Hamburglar.
Yeah.
If
Well, they hooked up because fries and burgers, you know,
Yeah.
they go together.
Potato McMoney bags came
Yeah.
over and took all the Happy Meal toys.
Scott, before I give everyone the right answer, Scott, do you have a guess?
Sure. Instead of the poet Robbie Burns, he's Robbie Banks.
Ooh, look at you.
That's too intelligent
Look
for
at
this
you, Scott.
guy.
That's
really
going
good.
highbrow.
Look at Scott.
But sadly, no. The answer, the question, what was it? What do you call an Irish bank robber? The answer is ride her at night, ride her at night, and then she rides liked him. It's great. It's so good.
Let's see.
True.
Let's see.
Red Robin. I'm not kidding you, man. You know, an Irish.
Red Robin?
My favorite response to a punchline.
Because they're robbing
Yeah, the redhead robbing a bank.
That's so dumb.
Well, here's the thing though. He's not kidding you, man. He followed it up with, "I'm not kidding you, man."
He's not kidding. This shit is dead serious.
Red Robin.
At least
yum.
someone's taking something seriously.
He's not kidding you, man. They said the McMoneybags clan is from Scotland. I know I made a horrible mistake.
Red Robin. Hey,
I
what
love
do you
how
call?
much he repeats the punchline.
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah.
I really
He
like
knows how good it is.
He just wants to drill it into you.
It. I like it. It's funnier the second and third time. It
really
is.
What a great strategy.
A skydiver that is wanted in every country.
A skydiver that is wanted in every country. A skydiver that is wanted in every country.
I mean, DB
international
Cooper
fugitive
literally is.
Yeah, DB Cooper's good.
Is it just we just gonna go with DB Cooper?
A wanted.
It's
criminal?
as much of a punchline as anything he's said tonight.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I don't know if I have another potato or money bags in my pocket.
Man, I mean, he's wanted in every country, and he's a skydiver. What is he? Airport. Hey.
Was that?
He's said it twice, and I still don't understand.
I don't know.
Airport.
Check out this video.
Ladies and gentlemen, comedian,
new venue,
entertainer, Daniel Songer, comedy act 200.
He's got millions and millions of insects as his audience.
Did we not try and figure out his joke?
We did, and we couldn't figure it out.
Come back to Earth.
I think you're trying to blow his set, Ben. What the fuck?
Hey, what do you think of the package?
I thought Phil Hartman died.
You know what?
Admire
Okay.
the package. Can you admire it, or do you want the whole package? Comedian, entertainer, Daniel Songer. I'm still standing after all these years. I'm still standing after all these years. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Comedian, entertainer, Daniel Songer. Hey, you know what? I'm single.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Do you think? You know, I'm a single man. And you know what? It's really...
Speaking of singles, how many dollars do you think we can fit in that Speedo? It's kind of packed tight as it is.
Yeah.
best for me to live in an apartment complex because that's where all the single people are. And you know what?
He's got dessert nipples too, by the way. I just want to point that out. Those are dessert nipples.
They're interesting.
Where did they ever come up with
You see those on top of a cupcake on the British
home?
baking show.
I mean, think
Yeah.
about it. Single
Yeah, that's a
family
showstopper
home.
right there.
And you know what?
That's not even a signature.
So yeah.
What do you mean? So yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of this, Ben.
This wasn't
Go
the
ahead
most
and play it.
important
Play
thing
it, play
we've
it
ever
for
seen.
the parts you want to hear what he's saying.
sounds like to me, it sounds like a terroristic cell.
Okay, getting political.
A terroristic cell?
I want to hear this guy all night. Now look, Ben. Ben, I know that there's very important news with what's his name, King Cobra, and I'm very excited to talk about that. But could we come back to this guy maybe?
Sure.
This is a lot of fun.
Eric says he repeats everything he says. He introduces his videos by category and number. Now he's showing his cakes. This is KJK doing whiteface.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Very nice. Very nice.
Let's go just a little further with this because he's in his
Yeah,
undies.
this guy's got mileage.
I feel if we take him off the screen right now, most of us are going to have to leave the room to fap.
Single family, you get it, And really, what I wanted to say was,
He does kind of look like Goldberg right now, huh?
What?
Doesn't he look kind of like Goldberg?
No.
You got some Billy G vibes.
I feel like he's about to jackknife or jackhammer the giant.
It really sounds like somebody that's not a swinger. But then again, they could be swinging, and you don't even know it, man. They're a single family, but they're swinging, and or it could be an adventure of divorce court. There's a lot of them out there.
What is
single
my uncle
family.
doing?
What a bummer, man. They're single.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's my boat too. I'm single. And what do you want? You want me to swing? I mean, you got to be married to be a swinger, So
You got to be married to be a
single.
swinger?
Hey,
Who said that?
What do you call?
Do you don't have to be married?
Man who's been married?
You just have to be in a relationship, right?
Nah, you got to be married to be a swing. He's right.
Are
Because
you
it's
sure?
like otherwise you're just poly or you're just or it's just like a throuple.
How is it? No, how is it?
Couples
That's not true at
swing.
all. That's not true at all. A swinger is when two couples get together and play switch hitters. Like you can't. It's not a throuple. It doesn't have to be married. They have to be couples. They're couples. They're tag team. A throuple is where they have two and they bring one in. Right. That's the math on that. Poly is where one has many. Right. Swingers are just 2 and 2, and they switch partners, and they do the scissors, and they wear pineapple tattoos.
I don't know, man. It's a polycule. Like polycules are weird, and they always have weird offshoots. Like swingers are married.
No, they're not married. Swingers
you can
are
go
where you
to an
partner
orgy.
switch.
I don't. Not
Swingers is
necessarily,
more
because you
intimate
go
than
to
an orgy.
You could go to a swingers party. You know what I mean? Like, and then it's a bunch of There's a difference between a swingers party and an orgy. I don't know what it is, but
I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. Asterios,
We got to put this up to a vote. Let's do a poll.
Okay, here's the poll.
I'd say at least common law marriage.
One in the chat.
No. We're not doing one in the chat.
One
We're
in the
not,
chat
no,
if you've
no,
ever had
no.
any kind of sex outside of weird normie stuff. 2 in the chat if you're a swinging
Chat,
daddy.
if you've ever had sex, please send me $20. I expect to get at least $40.
I think the sex havers have already sent $20 tonight.
Yeah, everyone who's
Dad.
had sex has
Would
sent
you
$20.
please, Bald Dad? Please. Do
I
you
love
think?
him.
Bald Dad, please, Bald Dad.
Bald Dad.
Please.
Bald Dad.
You know, come on, man. We need you. Hey,
He's so
what
great.
do you call a soccer mom?
Oh, joke time.
Sex scandal, short skirts, hot legs, 6 on wheels, 6 on wheels.
This guy should definitely open for Joe Piscopo.
I think this guy has a brain injury. I don't.
Sex scandal.
Sex
on wheels. It's just his opinion very loud.
Yeah.
He does, but that's not an opinion. Those are words that barely belong in that order.
When he sees a soccer mom, he thinks, I want to fuck him. Sex scandal. Sex on wheels.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you call it, man. What do you call a soccer mom? Sex scandal.
Say it again. Say it again.
One more time.
Say it
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, what do you call a guy who works under the table? Toto. Foot fetish.
Oh my God, we got to go on tour, Ben, so that we can have this guy and Asterios open for us. Asterios got to keep the crowd happy.
I would write material for him. I'd love to write material for him.
I want him on the road.
This guy's funny.
Yeah.
He can sell anything.
I don't know.
He's nutty, buddy.
Foot
What do you call a guy who works under the table?
Toto.
Okay, no.
Donate
Real
to
quick,
lose
am I
my
missing
virginity.
that? Toto
Is
is
this
the
what sex
band
is
or the
like?
dog, right?
Yes.
I think neither.
I think if he works under the table, the toes are under the table. So toe.
That's what I think.
That's the joke. I'm pretty sure.
I think that's the joke.
Joe's
'Cause then he
saying-
says foot fetish.
Right.
Joe is in the chat, and he says the original take on the soccer mom joke was, "What do you call a soccer mom? The dead bitch in my trunk."
That's Joe's style of comedy, which I also enjoy.
That's actually Joe's trunk.
That's actually that's less comedy than.
When you call the guy under the table, Toto.
Oh, now I get it.
You know,
you get it now?
I have been doing
now I
this
get
act
it.
for a
That's
long
his
time,
name.
guys. And I want to tell you guys about my poetry. Dan.
Oh yeah, he writes horrendous
do.
poetry too. It's horrendous.
Poetman.com if you ever want to see some great poetry.
I do.
But
I like that he got a .com.
really, throughout all these years, guys, I've been a really big romantic. Big romantic, because I'm still standing, man.
He's mentally ill.
But
I bet 40% of the women watching right now are turned on. 40%.
What percent of the men?
Most of these guys are attracted to me, so probably not a lot. Most of the men watching have Billy crushes, so I'd say it's like 17% of the men. It's hard to sway somebody from a crush on me. I have that stink taste in their throat.
I really wanted to go over was love at first sight. Is there anybody out there that still has that, you know, that believes in that love at first sight? Well,
you've established the premise.
Yes, I met the girl of my dreams.
Okay.
Yes, love at first sight. I even bought her a friendship ring, man, you know, and then all of a sudden, I heard these words.
Hold on, is this his poetry?
I have
Wait,
no
is
idea.
this his poetry?
I think
Did
I introduced this as poetry.
Come back to Earth! Oh, man! I'm still falling after all these years!
Wait, Ben, can you rewind it just 30 seconds? I missed it.
We must have missed something. We had to have missed something.
He just he advertised his poetry website and then he just went directly into the next unfunny
so
comedy
the next
bit.
thing he said wasn't poetry.
No.
Okay. Premise. Do you believe in love at first sight? Then he goes,
Sure.
Then he goes, I met a girl one time and it was love at first sight. I gave her a friendship ring and everything. And then, and then what? Then the next thing.
Then something.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, I heard these words.
Uh-huh.
Daniel, come back to Earth! Oh, man! I'm still falling after all these years! Yeah!
Is he an exotic dancer?
I get it. Yeah, Asterios, I see why he didn't get it.
He's an exotic god.
Yeah, no, the woman that he fell in love with was on the International Space Station.
Ride, Sally, ride.
Yeah! I'm falling for you! Comedian! Entertainer!
Yes!
Daniel Songer!
We got to get him on the show. Let me see if I can find him. Daniel Songer.
Daniel Songer. Okay.
He needs to be on GP. See if he's got a Twitter.
I think about stuff like this a lot. I don't know if you guys do. I don't know if anyone does as much as me, but like, do you see people like this and like honest to God wonder how they're still alive at this age? Like you can't even fathom them having the capacity to feed themselves.
None of us are listening. We're all looking up Daniel Songer. I'm so sorry,
I'm not.
Scott.
We're trying to get
I'm
Daniel
sorry,
Songer.
Scott. We're all.
I
I'm
am
on his
surprised.
Spokio. I'm on his Spokio right now.
Oh, his Spokio. Good.
Yeah.
Are you stalking him?
A little bit.
He was on Tosh.0, so he's basically already famous. Like,
Gail was on Tosh.0.
That's
so
true.
It's like,
we can still get him.
Here is a clip that Sticky, a supporter of DP, sent in. It's King Cobra talking about the type of women he's into. He describes it very specifically.
Did Sticky only send this in because he described her?
Listen.
Sticky's so vain.
Handsome man. Oh, please say something. This is chilling. Oh, please talk.
He looks
Cobra.
like all of the Beatles in one.
Yeah, keep it up, assholes, because guess what? One day I'm going to get laid by the hottest of age goth chick that's biologically female.
See, that's the
And
problem. Standards are too high.
Well,
Cut out that of age, and now we're in business.
He keeps going though. He's biologically female, and he's going to say some more.
Going to be consensual, and she'll be alive. And on top of that, y'all going to be jealous.
Okay.
There's more.
Okay,
There's more.
Already the best thing is every qualifier he's said, he has had to say that one specific qualifier to 800 people.
Yeah.
Jealous as fuck, because I ain't going to say shit about it. Because quite frankly, that's none of your business. A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
Whoa.
She's going to be alive. That's the craziest part.
I like how he's saying a gentleman.
You know how? Go ahead.
I like how he's saying a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell, except he has definitely told us when he doesn't kiss. He does. He's a doesn't kiss and teller.
He's a reverse gentleman.
Yeah,
is what I would call it.
Here's
the way he describes a girl is the way you would make a wish to a mischievous genie who tries to twist your wish. I want a hot girl, biologically female, alive, not a baby.
Oh God. Yeah. Lilith Lovewolf in the pleb chat says, "It me. I'm alive." Solid.
Here's Cobra's ex responding to the recent video that King Cobra made. King Cobra reviewed one of her videos making fun of him, and he just kept being like, "Oh, she just wants this dick." Is all he could really say the whole time. So here's her reacting to that video. Thanks to Boglum Chronicles for making this video.
The Boglum Chronicles know their shit.
Check out the response video KingCobraJFS did. But just so I can get it through it quicker, I am going to be watching the video at 1.25 speed.
Speaking of which,
yeah, she's speeding him up.
My ex-girlfriend Stephanie Peterson made it.
Let's talk about little old me, guys.
You want to call me your shitty ex? Bitch, please.
We're only a minute in the video, and he's already used a deprecating name against me. Nice. Nice.
You realize your shitty ex is more popular than you on YouTube.
For being an internet lolcow.
Copying my YouTube channel.
I apparently missed the law here in Wyoming that I guess he owns cooking and cocktail videos, so maybe I should send him $3,400.
And it's obvious that Stephanie's still horny for this con.
Nope, I don't want a bacterial infection, thank you.
Salty my ass.
Why, a salty boy?
You're such a clot whore.
A clot whore. He means clout whore, but he says clot whore. Unless she's like really turned on when it comes to like.
We've seen that toilet. It was full of blood clots.
Oh, there's another one.
If you want to contribute to PayPal.
There's the e-bagging.
Hey man, flattery is the biggest compliment.
If you're gonna use a quote, make sure you get it right. It's imitation is the biggest form of flattery.
You know he's not going to get any quotes right.
Flattery is the biggest compliment.
You know he was never going to get that quote right. You could tell it to him 10 times a day for 2 weeks. He'd still fuck it up on the 15th day.
A million monkeys and a million typewriters.
Suck this
hot.
cock. I have that effect on women, sue me. I'll never mention Stephanie on my channel. I don't give a shit if Stephanie responds to this or if she sees it. This is just my 2 cents.
Your 2 cents are like the gross pennies at the bottom of a cup holder.
When your piece of shit boyfriend's fat, ugly, has a tiny ass cock.
There's the projecting again.
The same dead end job.
At least I got a job. When he has gone on here and been like, "Hey guys, I've been depressed. I haven't been posting. If you guys would donate to my PayPal, that would be appreciated."
Will you guys donate $100 so I can buy a pizza from Domino's?
Talking about one pizza and some Bartles and James wine coolers.
Yeah.
Obviously, Stephanie's depressed because she broke up with me.
One of the best things that I ever did.
if breaking up with Copes is one of the best things you've ever done, your life sucks.
That's the thing. Like there's and I'm like I know
She lives in
people
Wyoming.
personally like this where there's no way I can ever respect a woman. Well, you could just stop that sentence right there. But there's no way I can ever respect a woman based on the guy she willingly chose to date. I'm like, you're obviously trash too.
No, I disagree with this. I think dating King Cobra is a good thing, and most women should do it, especially if you're alone.
Go on.
Being alone is like just barely better than dating King Cobra. I'll say that right here, right now.
Okay.
Oh wait, Billy, did you have more? I want to hear more if you had more.
Nah.
Oh, well, what I was going to say is, like, well, obviously I think Billy's right. Like, dating King Cobra is a public service that protects us all from mass shootings. But, like, I want a tiny bit of information. Like, Ben, how long did these two date? How did they meet? Like,
They met at Job Corps several years ago. I think like 4 years ago or so. I think they dated for about a year, maybe a little more. Yeah, and then they broke up.
He was the sexy goth bad boy of Job Corps.
Yes.
That's true. Did they consummate the relationship?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They did.
And they split up because he cheated on her.
That's absolutely bonkers.
If my videos make you want to die and you cringe, why the hell are you watching them?
For the views.
She's being honest about it.
I learned from a chef who's been cooking for well over 25 years.
No, you didn't. You
He did.
liar.
He learned from a chef who's been
Gordon
cooking for well
Ramsay?
over 25 years.
Who?
Gordon Ramsay.
You must have not listened. Then
There's a picture of Stephanie with her titties out.
why is he doing this? What's the point of this? So this is gonna sound super sad and depressing, and I'm sorry, but the only form of privacy I had when I lived with my exes in a 2-bedroom apartment was the bathroom. And I was still working the same hours that I'm working now. So, yeah, needless to say, my butt is not cleaning when I'm mostly paying most of the bills. At least
Yeah,
I
that
don't
does sound terrible. Here's the thing, Steph. You've been used far too much. It's time you start getting your groove back. You got to start taking some of your life back. Stop living with stink boys that piss up the toilet and leave blood blots in the fucking toilet.
I think that's now. I think she's in that place now. And I do have a poll.
Yeah, she lives in a haunted house now.
Stephanie and Cobra. Stephanie versus Cobra, and people are
have enough
choosing.
pictures to fill a photo album. You still haven't left. I'm still waiting.
Damien's dick was obviously too big for hers.
Guys, I have a dick now?
And all of you can talk shit, but guess what? I'm the first one to tap it, so y'all are eating my sloppy second.
The person you're with really gives a shit about who you've been with in the past when you were a different person. They toxic as fuck.
Whoa, hold on. I think if I was with somebody and they had been with King Cobra before, I would definitely give a shit. I would want to know. If you have Cobes in your, it's not saying I won't.
No, but in this case,
I'm not saying I wouldn't smash. I just banging's not off the table. I just need to know if Cobes has been inside of you before I go in there. I think that's fair.
That's fair. That's the minimum.
Would you want to know, Asterios, if someone you were with had been with Cobes before, or would you rather keep that in the dark?
Cobes specifically, not just who they'd been with.
Generally, like, I don't think it's polite. It's like, who cares? But here's the thing. No. Here's the thing. If I somehow found out, yeah, that is going to change things. I'm not going out there looking for the information. Like, I'm not seeking it out. But if it shows up in my lap, like, what am I going to do?
Like, if I'm dating a girl, there's a few things I want to know before we get intimate. I want to know if she's had sex with King Cobra. I want to know if she's taken a bath in Egghead's bathtub. I want to know.
Is she alive?
Yeah, I want to know, is she alive? Does she like her chili no cheese? These are things I need to know before I have sex with a girl.
Best part about this whole thing is YouTube, is I haven't watched hardly any of Stephanie's videos.
But you're
Hardly any. Some,
and
but
drink
hardly.
combos, so I'm going to copy them.
They're called cocktails, you boglum.
You know what? You don't see me attacking Stephanie. Honestly, Stephanie, this is really childish, man.
Says the man
He's getting really worked up
who
here.
clapped like a toddler and called me 3 deprecating names so far.
Okay,
You called him a boglum. The names are flowing on both sides.
Bacon is a garnish.
Boglum's a slur.
You don't even know what a garnish is.
Bacon is a
Doing this
garnish.
for attention. Congratulations, Stephanie.
There's the toddler clapping.
What is the point of the bacon, she says. After I made the chicken fried steak, if you watch...
I just realized she's wearing a
Mansplaining.
Stewie t-shirt.
Coming in nicely,
That's cute.
tubes.
You want to copy my cooking videos? Learn how to have some pizzazz in
It's pronounced pizzas.
Pizzazz.
Spend $60 on his pizzazz at Domino's every time.
The Leaning Tower of Pizzazz.
Exactly.
It's pathetic, Stephanie, because you're doing this for a reaction. You know what's gross?
And you're giving me one. Thank you.
DJ Cryptos Rock says, picture yourself happily married for 45 years. Then suddenly your wife starts clot whoring to Cobra.
Learn this from a professional chef who's been cooking a lot.
Oh, now they're a professional chef, guys.
Yeah, for 25 years professional.
They taught him everything he knows.
Cobb's learned from both
Did
Gordon's...
they teach him that burger we saw him make?
Cobb's learned both from Gordon Ramsay and from the Gordon's Fisherman. He's eclectic.
Excellent.
Stephanie, post some more cooking videos on your shitty channel.
I've just put more effort into my videos than you have in an entire decade.
You act like you're better than everyone else, Stephanie. You act like you're better than everyone else, floating above cloud 9 just because you got pussy and a pair of tits.
Yeah, he doesn't know like what phrases mean.
She's floating above cloud 9.
Cloud 9.
Just because
But
she got
like,
a
not
pussy.
even talking about her being happy. He's talking about her being arrogant.
Here's the thing. The people that troll Cobes, the trolls Cobes is always whining about, would love nothing more than to make his ex-girlfriend more popular and more liked than him on YouTube, because he hangs his hat on that. And he even mentioned that. He's like, well, you're just mad because I'm more popular. And now her channel is kind of blowing up, and he keeps feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. And he's doing exactly the opposite of what he should be doing.
Joe Wisdom found a quote from one of Cobra's cooking shows where Cobra said, "Do you think just anyone can put gobs of peanut butter in an old shoe and eat it?" I don't remember.
That sounds like Alex Jones.
I don't remember what video that was from, but
Whoa, hold up. So you're pretty much saying because I think I'm a female, I'm better than everyone? That, sir, is incorrect.
Like, no one's born being perfect.
Yet you believe in reincarnation.
Weird retort, honestly, but okay.
My cooking. What the fuck are you doing with your life, Stephanie? Nothing.
Yes, my life is so sad, guys. Let me tell you, it sucks having a stable job, a car, good friends, a good boyfriend, and good mental health.
Oh man, her cooking videos, her kitchen is so much cleaner, and the food looks way more edible.
I mean, what if it was like
pizzazz
it can only go in
pizzas.
that direction, Ben. Imagine
Right.
if it was worse.
It doesn't have that
what sort
Cobra
of situation
pizzazz.
would that be?
Speaking of work, I showed this to my coworkers. They laughed their asses off. They almost got a Brazilian butt lift. We're almost done with the video, so I switched it to normal speed.
Your self-esteem is worse than mine. That's what drew you to me in the first place.
Whoa.
That's a weird self-own,
look
though.
at his eyes. Look at his eyes in the fucking camera. He's looking at her,
Yeah,
into
they're
her soul. He is tapping into her soul and said, "Your self-esteem is worse than mine. That's what drew you to me in the first
That is
place."
so messed up.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Because people growing as they age isn't heard of.
Oh my god! If you think it looks so gross, Stephanie...
Because no one ever watches gross stuff on YouTube, ever.
I fucked chicks that were 4 times harder and less annoying.
I will admit, I was annoyed.
Is he saying they were 4 times less annoying, or just less annoying in general and 4 times hotter?
I don't know if he meant overall or just one
Because
category.
if they were 4 times hotter and 4 times less
Yeah,
annoying,
is it 4 times hotter? Is it 4 times open bracket hotter plus annoying? So the 4 times applies to both the hotter and less
Yeah.
annoying, or it was just 4 times hotter and less annoying.
I don't think he's ever banged someone
I need
4
to say
times.
this written in symbolic logic.
I don't think he's ever
been
banged anybody 4 times less annoying than her. I could say 4 times more hotter.
The
but I don't think
person-
4 times less annoying.
The person who did this edit did us all a big favor, because her version of the video on her channel, which by the way is called Volpa Drago, if you guys want to check it out,
is 7 hours long.
No. It's the audio. You can hardly hear Cobra at all. That's why you notice, like, he turned Cobra way up. He cut it and cut the sound to like max the volume basically when Cobra talks.
Yeah.
Annoying in my 20s, but who isn't annoying in their 20s?
That's the thing of it. Do you see me making videos reacting to the way Stephanie does drink combos? Or the way she cooks
right now!
food?
You're doing it right now!
This is her. This is him reacting the way she reacts to him. I want to hear him comment on her drink combos. What's her drink combo?
She does cocktail mixing.
Why are we calling them drink
Because he
combos?
made that term up. Drink
Scott,
combos instead of cocktails.
Encourage it. That's not a thing.
I know you've been known to enjoy a few good drink combos. You love those appletini.
Never.
I picture
That's not
like
a drink combo.
Whoa! What's in an appletini?
I picture cheese stuffed pretzels blended in a blender. Drink combos.
Now that's a combo.
Kicking every little second of it.
You just did that in this video.
Wrecked.
Can you imagine if he watched the original one, how long it would be?
Because she dyed her hair blonde and lost a couple of pounds. She ain't shit, dude.
He is so bitter, man. He's it's so transparent.
Look, if
how
my
salty he is.
if my ex was riding off my coattails,
you'd ignore her.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be like, you got a shitty toilet.
Okay.
Forbid someone feels good about changing their appearance. There's totally not a whole medical industry about it. So I'll have the.
I think she explained that was at a place she used to live.
Yeah,
Chicken
with
fried steak
two
video
other boys or something.
Yeah.
It's probably next
Bad boys.
Thursday or Wednesday at the earliest. Because I have to wait.
Look
for
at her
30
shirt.
days off.
Is that a slut shirt or what?
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe.
It's
and
better
comment.
than his "You Suck" Stewie shirt.
It's definitely no. I'm saying
so-
there's a little slut shirt going on there.
Right before this went live, Cobra was streaming and really upset, and I recorded a little bit of that.
But did someone put a circle of protection on?
This is
Who's the circle of protection on?
this is
Who's it
the-
on?
Can we see who it's on?
This is the
We didn't see
patrons.
what's on.
Oh.
all of it. I
All the
gotta
patrons.
do that for my patrons.
Yeah,
They're
that's pretty
totally
good.
unprotected.
Poor
Your
guys.
patrons are completely unprotected, Asterios.
Yeah, if you guys become a patron of me, it's a VPN for everything.
Here we go.
Oh, why is he scarier every time?
So people, and I don't like bringing up Stephanie, but the trolls are manipulating Stephanie to start drama between us on YouTube because they're sad, miserable fucks.
So they had nothing to do. They forced you to make the last video that you made where
Well,
you
she
watched
forced
everything?
his hand. She honestly forced his hand.
How did
Trolls
she
aren't
force his
manipulating
hand?
Cobes at all.
You can
He's
ignore
above
it.
that.
If a girl that you gave everything to, she owes her career to him, her online career to him,
Okay, her online career,
which is honestly better than her job at Applebee's or wherever the hell she works, the Casper Applebee's, where Vadim
like
shows up for a treyway. But it's obvious, like, you know, she's here talking about his cooking, and it's like, I would respond too, because I am the type of guy King Cobra is. I'm a king.
That's also why you think his online bullshit is better than what she does, whatever it is, which we don't even know what she does. So yeah.
I'm not going to bother watching her stupid video or responding to it because that's exactly what the trolls want. There hasn't been drama on me and Stephanie's channel in quite some time. So the trolls are going to manipulate Stephanie into talking shit about me just so they can stir up drama. And it's quite pathetic, to be honest with you.
I love Cobb's honesty here.
Me too.
His reactions only fuel the stuff that he's complaining about.
Yeah, I'm glad he's above this troll manipulation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, can you pause it for a second?
Yes.
One of the things I loved that Stephanie did was speed it up to 1.25.
You want me to speed
I
him
know
up?
you're. I know you're watching this through VLC. Could you try it? I wonder if it makes him easier to watch.
All right, let's see.
give him a 1.25.
It's sped up, and he'll start talking here. There was a little break.
No, it's pathetic. The trolls say they rule my life, but they created an entire subreddit dedicated to me. They spend every day texting me, talking about me, but they totally hate me, right? They got that ass backwards, homie. I rule the trolls' lives. Otherwise, they wouldn't try so hard to fuck with me, and I get off on it because it shows I'm famous.
Yes, famous Josh. A lot of people don't know this, but JFS is his initials.
Yeah, I know. I knew that.
A lot of people don't know that.
Wow.
But
Exactly, museum privilege.
Museum
I have moved on with
privilege?
my life.
Have you?
The only reason I subscribed to Stephanie's channel was to keep the peace and show a little bit of support.
Oh, what a good boyfriend. What a good ex. That's a good
And then the
ex.
trolls manipulate her to start shit. It's pathetic.
That's the only reason I subscribe to my ex's OnlyFans is to show a little support, not to stalk them.
It's beyond pathetic. I don't give a shit what Stephanie does, to be honest, but at the same time, Stephanie, honey, don't let the trolls bullshit you like that. You're smarter than that, honey.
I hate the sound
I
of
don't give
all the drinking.
a shit about the subreddit. That subreddit is one giant blowjob for your boy Cobra because the trolls suck. My cock. all day, every day.
Nice. King Blobra.
Blobra.
Legalize shrooms. I agree with that.
Hell
what
yeah.
up?
That's most
Bibbies,
definitely what's
kid,
up.
how you doing?
Legalize shrooms.
Now let me ask you
Can
this.
you imagine if we were watching this at 1 speed? That would be ridiculous.
Think of all the people that had to watch
good
this
idea.
live.
Good idea. I just recorded it. I didn't have time to edit the pauses out of it.
Like Justin Bieber. I think his music sucks. But if I made a subreddit dedicated to hating him and spent every day talking about him, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a waste of my time, and people be like, geez, what are you his biggest fan? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude.
He's got a point there. That's most definitely a point, Cobes.
Oh, man.
Can you pause it one more time?
Point coming in nicely, Cobes.
Another good reason to watch it at 1.25 is you see his teeth less.
At 1.25,
That's
he
very
looks like Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. I feel like he's about to grab his dick and be like, nice fucking model, honk honk.
But
like, for the record, I would never wish any ill intents on any of my exes. That's just part of dating, dude. You win some, you lose some. So I figured I'd address the issue instead of responding to Stephanie's stupid bullshit video, giving her channel more exposure.
I did.
Address the issue at the main source.
Not responding to her.
Right. What a fool.
Sometimes, you can be a fool
And
for
the trolls
love.
want to talk their shit, but when you're trying to start drama with an autistic and his ex, that shows that autistic rules your sad fucking life.
Now he's playing the autism card.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude.
As he should. God gave him a gift. Why not use it?
I was eating the cartilage off the bone. That's the
God
crunchy bit you
punished
heard.
him. Why not throw it back at God?
My ribs, because they were that freaking good.
His ribs were that freaking good. I love Cobes and his ribs. I bet you he cooked them himself.
My leftover ribs from last night, that's what's for dinner. That hat is dope. I agree. King Cobra malt liquor hat. Yes.
What was this picture you sent in, Scott? What is this?
It's just I've never been to Cobra's YouTube before, and I just went and clicked on videos, and the grid of his videos is truly horrifying.
Look at those ribs.
He's getting some Little Caesars in this Pizza Time video.
Eyes, dark pizza, eyes.
The one entitled Joke at the top with his hair out like that looks good. He looks like Bobcat Goldthwait.
But King Cobra has his official hat on customized. Girls say what?
Honestly, if I was an of-age gothic girl, I'd be going out of my way to bang Cobes.
Out of your way.
I would buy a ticket to his doorstep. I'd come with some ribs. I'd be like, come on, Cobes.
Flying to Wyoming?
Let me suck it. I'll let you eat these ribs if you let me suck it. Beer butter honey barbecue ribs. That's right, with Mountain Dew.
That's the kind of.
I'm gonna make some ribs.
I don't know what he wants to put generic shit into like every meal he cooks at home.
Tism is a dancer.
Whether it be soda or crushed up Doritos or whatever. It's weird.
Mountain Dew beer butter ribs, motherfucker. Take our fork. Stab you with my fork.
Did he say peanut butter Mountain Dew
Stab
peanut
you with
butter
my
ribs?
Stab you with my fork.
He said beer butter,
With
right?
my fork. Take our
beer butter, but I
barbecue
wish
ribs.
it
First step we're gonna do is we're gonna poke a bunch of holes in that meat.
Is this already 1.25 or
yeah
without us or
no? With it's still set to 1.25.
Seems quicker than before.
Treats really savor the
This is
flavor.
actually 0.5.
Yeah, we could probably cut it back for the Boglum
And
edits.
stab the fuck out of your meat. Tenderize it. All that flavor will seep through and into the bones and into the meat.
All that stabbing triggered me.
Yes, that one needs to be washed. All right.
You know,
yes.
Cobe's testosterone levels are through the roof. He's not
Now we
low
need to
T.
make our barbecue sauce. Now, we got some Kraft honey
It's actually
barbecue.
big
We're going to
T
give
on
that
that
a try, but we're going to
Johnson
customize it with some other goodies. So for starters, we're going to
Would you rather eat Cobra's food or just lick Cobra's beard after he ate it?
Would you rather eat Cobra's food or eat Cobra's ass? Go.
I guess food.
I'm butt munching.
You want to plop some of that buttery goodness into our bowl?
It's
Throw it
not
in my-
butter.
Away
You
that
piece
so
of
it
shit.
melts.
0 for 1 so far, motherfucker, in terms of identifying your
Yeah,
own
just a little bit.
ingredients.
Scott's
gonna-
country crock triggered.
Honey
It's a
chipotle.
Everyone, if you haven't given the stream a like yet, throw us a like, please. It helps out.
Yeah, thumbs up on the stream, and also thumbs up on what Scott said, because it is technically known as a buttery spread.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know why? It's the same. It's the same way that those shitty candies will say chocolatey type bar or whatever. Like they can't say the thing because it's not the thing. It's like the thing, but it's not the thing.
It's the same reason margarine ain't butter.
Right.
And Rust County.
It's scientific bullshit.
I use Kerrygold.
This
which
is why
real butter.
This is why I don't support science.
I
'Cause
use
they be
fucking butter.
They be making shit like margarine. I can't support
Yes.
science.
So we're gonna go ahead and coat
Margarine is just
these
whipped grease.
ribs with our
Great,
seasoning.
yeah, it's like vegetable oil.
Disgusting. Anyone who uses it should go to jail.
You know,
I'm gonna rub that seasoning all over our meats.
You want these ribs, don't you, Billy?
I'm trying to think.
Let's.
Am I grossed out? I don't think I am.
So he's putting in this sauce.
Mix it with our honey.
Shitty Kraft barbecue sauce.
Honestly, I don't know if I could eat anything made by anybody with black fingernails, though. I don't trust black fingernails.
Yeah, because it could be nail polish, but it could also be shit.
Even if it
for
is
all you
nail
know.
polish, it's covering up the grit and grime that would normally be on a pair of fingernails.
What are you
Hold that in
hiding
there.
with that black nail polish?
Yeah.
He wipes his ass with his hand.
Most people
Also,
do, don't
Kraft
they?
makes some of the worst barbecue sauce on the market.
I want to
mean,
shout
no-
out
no
all the people
paper.
who got a bidet for Christmas this year.
I didn't.
Oh my god. So I don't know if there's too much in this video. I probably wouldn't eat it, but it's not as bad as some of his other stuff. I want to show you.
Does he have pizzazz tattooed across his fingers?
It's Ozzy.
Oh.
I wish it was possessed.
I watched this video last night, and I think you'll love it. Check this out. I've watched this guy on DP before, years ago, and he answers questions almost like an advice column in a way. All right. Check this.
Asterios, are you hiding?
I'm not gonna open my eyes until he's off the screen.
Fair.
He's off.
We got a new guy.
okay.
New guy.
Okay, check out this email
This
that he
guy
reads.
looks familiar.
It's Thursday, May 6, 2021, okay? I got a couple questions to answer, all right? People need some advice, so I'm gonna just give you the best advice for whatever situation you're facing. Our first question comes from Jake
It's like a
Turner.
modern Dear Abby.
Listen to this question. It's great.
Hello, the other day I took a diarrhea shit, and when I looked at it, it gave me a boner. So then I grabbed the shit and diarrhea and rubbed it on my cock and started to masturbate.
Yeah.
I then ejaculated, and then my stepmom caught me.
Yep.
She said, "You're not the only one who likes shit."
Nice.
She took her clothes off and then forced me to lie down, and then she took a shit on me.
Yep.
She then forced me to dump my head inside the toilet full of shit. After we were done, she told me that we'll do this every Saturday night. And if I don't do what she says, she will get a 15-inch dildo and shove it inside my asshole.
Needless to say, he's not going to do what she says.
And accuse me of rape. What should I do?
He cracked the code.
And then accuse me of rape. What should I do?
And then the first thing he says is it just takes it to a new level. Listen to what he says.
All right, bro. You're 15, right?
You're 15, right? That's an inch for every year.
That's the rule. Yeah, that's the like wedding presents, like the first year's paper, second year's whatever. With dildos for children, it's 1 inch per year.
So this right here, I believe it's child abuse, obviously.
I believe this right here. I believe is child abuse. Obviously,
It's something of a gray area, but we'll see.
It's obviously child abuse.
I hate to say it, bro, but see, if you report this, all right, most likely you'll get put in a foster home, and then you don't want to be in a fucking foster home, because if you get adopted by foster parents or whatever the fuck, parents that adopt you and shit like this.
Yeah, the last thing you want is
they
to
could
trade
be
in the shit fiend stepmom that's going to anally rape you for a random new reroll of foster parents. It's the last thing you want is a reroll.
The new parents could be terrible.
Yeah, what if the new parents try and serve you broccoli for dinner?
Oh my
expose
God.
themselves. All right, you're just gonna have to defend yourself here, broski.
Broski.
Well, Billy,
You know?
here's the thing. Broccoli is a lot like a 15-inch dildo. If you're forced to have it as a child, you'll never enjoy it as an adult.
Maybe film the situation and then use that as blackmail.
Film it, maybe.
Tell her, listen, all right, you do any more of this shitting and this video right here, this is it. I'm going to upload it on the internet. All right? That's it. That's all you got to do,
I'm gonna upload it on the internet. That's all you got to do, bro. I like how he's answering this 100% seriously.
Yeah.
Like this,
earnest, very earnest.
Like this person who sent it in isn't a weird shit fiend that wrote out this fanfic. They're not 15. They don't have a stepmom. They probably are into shit. Like that's a given, and that's one thing that's
on the table.
Here's the thing about being into diarrhea. The only consent you have to have when you're into diarrhea is the consent to eat Chipotle, and then boom, you're there. That's all you need.
Okay, our next question comes
Talk
from...
about where this guy is physically.
He's like in a hallway, like near an emergency exit or something.
So clearly he's not home because
he's not home.
Right. It's like there's a security system. Like he just ducked into the. He's in
a stairwell.
He ducked into the stairwell of his 9-to-5 job to start talking about like filming your mom shoving shit in your ass.
You know what this tells me?
Look, advice from Jay Briscoe waits for no man.
For real. This guy obviously has a beautiful family, wife and kids that he doesn't want to disturb with his shit talking.
Connor.
That's what it means.
Yo, Faded, I'm Connor. The other day I had a sleepover at my friend Ryan's house. When it was time to go to sleep, I went to the bathroom and I started jerking off to pictures of the basketball player, Mike Tickman.
Hold on, I'm going to look up Mike Tickman.
Oh, I don't want to do it, but I am too. Oh, my God.
Approaching my orgasm, I heard knocking on the door. I noticed the door wasn't locked, and I didn't want to be caught jerking because I thought it would be rude. So I hopped in... Sorry, excuse me. So I hopped inside a fucking closet towel pantry they have and saw my friend's dad unleash a massive shit in the toilet. I farted because I fart when I get scared or nervous.
Sure.
Can I just say that we're 2 for 2? Like, this guy is great. I like this guy.
Yeah.
I like the idea that whatever you write me, I will read it
answer
in
you
like
earnestly.
in like a strong, confident voice.
But I don't
and
think...
you will never know if I'm in on the joke or not.
No.
Yes!
He could have wrote
Right?
this himself.
Kind of amazing. Yeah, he could have written them himself, or crazy people are sending these in, and he thinks he should answer them earnestly. Like, there's so many ways it could go. It's amazing.
Yeah.
If he wrote this himself, I'm even more impressed, and I'm already impressed.
It's very impressive.
I haven't had the opportunity to get out without being caught, as his dad Ryan and his mom all keep taking shits, and I'm real tired of their shit. Help me. I've been stuck here for over 14 hours.
14 hours in the closet in the bathroom, having to watch his friend's entire family take shits for 14 hours.
Have I been there before? Of course.
Yeah.
Was it by choice?
Padres
Yes.
game today.
See, he's gonna miss the Giants Padres game too.
Oh shit! The Battle of the
Don't
Bay.
want to miss seeing Mike Tickman play. Well, obviously this question was like,
did you guys find Mike Tippmann?
No.
I think he's a baseball
there is
player.
no Mike Tickman. It is literally made up.
He
unless
just
he's a
said
baseball
Mike
player.
Tippman there. I think okay. Mike Tippmann NBA draft.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not coming up. There's a Michael Tillman.
There's nothing.
There's an Xavier Tillman. I'm gonna type in Mike Tippmann shits.
Shits? Why are you putting in shits?
So I think I might get it.
We're just trying to cast a wider net.
I'm closing this out now.
about a week ago, you're probably out the closet already. But my suggestion to you is if you want to jerk off to
I got
photos
this
of
message
baseball player,
about a week ago. You're probably out of the closet already,
Yeah.
but here's my advice to you.
Yeah.
Tickman, who I've never heard of, by the way, broski, because I'm not a baseball fan. But the next time you want to jerk off to photos of this baseball player,
now it is baseball. It was basketball before.
Yeah,
it's all over the place.
do it
It's
at
all
home.
bad.
Why are you doing it at your friend's house and in his bathroom, and you have to sit there in the closet for a long period of time? I mean, bro, it's uncomfortable. In a situation like that, all right, you should have just fucking taken the damage, right? Just fuck it. You were in the bathroom jerking off, and they would have caught you. All right. If they, the next time they walk in, and next time you do something like this, and Ryan's parents walk in, and you forget to lock the door, just fucking that's it. Fuck it. Don't go jumping in the closet, all right? Because you're gonna look a lot more suspicious. Because they're gonna think you're a thief in there. All right.
I like how he's believing this guy had 14 hours of uninterrupted shits coming into the room during his JO sesh.
Yep.
Or is he believing that? Or did he write this himself? There's so many questions.
I want to believe that he believes.
Open the door, just hey, fuck it. All right, yeah, hey, I'm sorry, you caught me here with my dingaling out. That's all you can do.
You're in the bathroom, like you already have reason enough for your dingaling to be out. Like
you have plausible deniability jerking off in the bathroom.
Be like, they walk in, they're gonna see you, whether you're jerking off or not. They're gonna be like, oh, someone's in here, I'm gonna go. Like I've gotten caught jerking off. People walk in on me, I'm jerking it, and I say, yeah, I'm trying to plunger this turd out of the toilet, and I convince them my penis is a plunger.
Eye contact and finish.
Yeah,
but that's my move.
I'm gonna paint their face.
Guys, send your questions, Danny Tanner, the number 2 at yahoo.com.
Danny Tanner 2 at yahoo.com.
What a twist.
Because Danny Tanner 1 was taken.
This is at yahoo.com.
Yeah.
Fucking right, yeah. Oh, what? Suddenly we're too good for Yahoo? Come on.
So you were beating it. You were beating it to this volleyball player when Ryan's dad took a dump on you for 14 straight days. For 14 straight days.
So you were looking at pictures of this lacrosse player, and
so you're telling me this water polo player Michael Tickerman was giving you the roughest bone, and you had to sit in the closet for 15, 16 hours.
Jerking off to Aussie rules football player Mike Tickman.
The underwater aquatic lacrosse team, Michael Tickman, while you were playing water sports with Ryan's dad.
Lacrosse. That sounds sick.
Aquatic water lacrosse, Michael Tippman.
The closest I could get is a Mike Timlin.
Mike
Timlin. Four-time World Series champion. Twice with the Jays, twice with the Sox.
That's pretty good.
It's an all-winner squad of clips tonight.
Yeah, for real.
It's a good night.
How rare is this?
Nice night.
Yeah.
Are you having a nice night, Asterios? I'm having a nice night.
Yes, I definitely like that. And that whole Cobes thing, like, I really want to talk about it a little bit more. Like, they dated for a year.
Yeah.
And now they're calling each other like the worst things. Like, she said this guy's got
I can think of worse things they didn't say.
No. Remember when she was like, this guy's got like an AIDS-infested dick?
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
She was being just as mean to him. Like it's a back and forth here. It's not him picking on her or vice versa. Maybe even it is her picking on him because she never had to go back to the well. She dated a famous guy, and now she's going back to the fame for clout. He's not wrong about that.
That is what's interesting to me about this. Like, they're both saying terrible stuff, but all the stuff they're saying about the other person, it also hurts them. Like, when Cobes was like, oh, just because you lost weight and look better now, you think you're great? It's like, you just directly complimented her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like, also, it's like, you dated a guy with a, quote, AIDS-infested dick for a year. Like, what does that say about you?
You chose to date that for a year.
But as Cobes said,
everything both said is a cell phone.
Cobes did tell us why she dated him for a year though, because her self-esteem was even lower than his, and that's what attracted her to him. That's what brought her to him. But
that was my favorite line.
Yeah.
It's like that is another like circular firing squad of owns. It's like who comes out of this worse? Oh, it's great.
I think
great.
My call, if I had to call what was going to happen, is that their back and forth is going to rebuild the sexual tension they had once before.
I hope so.
And they're going to reconnect. I do think they'll be back together. And I don't even know if it'll be as a relationship. I think they might she's going to break the streak on some like hate fucking.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll start YouTube collaborating.
Yes.
They both clearly care about each other or they wouldn't still be talking about it. Wait a minute. Could Drunken Peasants wound the broken wing of love and let this eagle soar?
Joe says Cobra missed out. Volpa is someone I'd keep coming inside of until the cops kicked my door and shot me and untied her.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Thank you.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
Thank you, Joe.
No, but
she just looks so normal. Like, that's another thing that, like, we're getting so granular. 1,000-foot view. She looks normal.
Forest for the trees.
He looks like he's got the word Dazzler written on his hands.
It's pizzazz.
He's got pizzazz. What the hell?
He's got pizzazz hands.
His teeth are Bundy yellow. Like that specific shade of yellow.
That is what he asked for at the tooth store. Yes. Do you have the Bundy?
Like he's pouring, and you know what? That dish that he was making, it looked fine. I'm just glad we didn't get to see the Mountain Dew poured in, because that would have.
Yeah.
So far, all you've done is add sauce and butter to ribs. It's like, oh no, not sugar and fat. Oh, what'll we do?
Cope's cooking show should be called "That's What's Supper."
Barbecue sauce on ribs, the very idea.
Barbecue sauce on ribs? How could you?
the very notion. Hey, Ben.
Ben had to go get some food after watching Cobes cook.
Yeah,
it made him hungry.
Who did Cobes cheat? Who did Cobes cheat on her with?
I have no idea.
Kim Kardashian.
Huh?
Wow.
I'm sure someone out there can tell you.
Right before Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Chat, you know what to do. I need the TikTok of we need the sexual family tree.
We need the OnlyFans of the person that Cobes cheated with.
Kanye bought big property out in Wyoming.
Did we get any cool Streamlabs to check out?
4 people
or
sent
any
money.
lame Streamlabs.
Matt Jarjosa said, donating to lose my virginity. Is this what sex is like? Yes. Eduardo Garcia said, what is my uncle doing? That was funny as hell. Eric, again, we read your comments before. Daniel Iyer saying, I can't deny that whatever he's trying to be funny or not, this guy makes me laugh. He reminds me of Philip Seymour Hoffman in the Polly movie. It's true. Rat Lord Alcaraz, can we have Asterios talk about the downfall of Garfield Eats?
I mean, there's not too much to say because these guys aren't super in on it. But a lot. I got invited to Nathan Masry's Discord server, and if you want an invitation, DM me on Twitter. My DMs are open. I'll let you into Nathan Masry's Discord server.
Wow.
I'm not sure who that is.
The Garfield Eats
I know.
guy.
I just don't want to take too much. If I start, it'll take a half hour to explain. I don't want to. There's a lot of great clips to watch tonight.
Okay. All
Garfield Eats obviously is a lasagna eatery.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
Garfield Eats was a ghost kitchen. They served lasagna. They served Garfield-shaped pizzas. They served Garfuccino smoothies.
Okay.
They served Garfield-shaped Dr.
We don't
Chocolate
need
bars.
to know everything they served. We don't need to.
I just
What
want
are
everybody to
7
know.
more things they serve?
Yeah.
They served happiness and joy, and they served thousands of fans of Garfield.
Okay.
They served wholesome memes.
Interesting.
Very important. Part of a balanced breakfast.
Here's some non-so-wholesome stuff right here.
Okay.
This is Baked Alaska for anyone who isn't.
February 25th?
Yeah, they're doing it's like a Nick Fuentes rally, I think, or something.
Okay, speaking of Baked Alaska, it just occurred to me today is January 6th.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
are we
it's
not having an
F-Pack.
anniversary party?
It's
I
America
know.
First Pack.
We should definitely be commenting on the 1-year anniversary of my people freeing
Why
our
aren't we
country.
in Washington right now?
AFPAC.events.
What sucks is AFPAC is the day after our
Look at
1000th
this.
show.
Look at they shot Nick Fuentes like this.
Let's go. You will not replace us. What the? It's back. We're so fucking back.
You're going to prison.
Who's trying to replace you?
Okay, so we all get the outline of replacement theory, but white people are afraid of being replaced by Jews or.
But no, not in general. Who's trying to replace him?
Yeah.
Oh, an even scummier asshole who's going to jail. But like the weird thing about Nick isn't Nick Fuentes Hispanic? Like, isn't?
Yes.
Why is he talking about replacement theory? That's a white person problem.
Fuentes.
Look, we can't.
Daisy Fuentes did it in the 90s, and Nick Fuentes is doing it now.
We can't dictate white supremacy only to the whites. That's racist.
You know what? You're right. White supremacy should be a big tent experience.
Thank you. I do think that they purposefully made AFPAC the day after our episode 1000 to assure we don't show up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't want us tearing down the
Get
house.
there quick.
I don't even know where it is.
It's in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, God.
Yo! Holy shit! We're so fucking back.
Did that
Holy
make you
shit, I gotta
happy?
play that again. Dude,
Baked
but
Alaska,
hold
did that
up.
make you hard?
You will not replace us. Where have
Hold
you heard that
on,
before?
hold on. They put a stupid video with some techno music and said 4 buzzwords that I say all the fucking time.
Back. I'm
Those are
running
my
that
favorite
back.
buzzwords.
I'm turning it all the way to the max.
Oh, he's gonna run it back.
He's got to run it back.
Let's go, Orlando, Florida.
The revolution continues. This is like, he looks like a DJ at a club where 110% of the club goers get date raped.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and 110% of the club goers are just the guy behind him.
Yes.
Was Baked Alaska always this ugly, or has he gotten uglier?
No, he's always been.
I think he's had a year.
He
I
might
think he's
actually.
had a bit of a year
He might
this
actually
past
even
year.
be more handsome now than he was a year ago.
Okay.
The logo is clean.
He's a dweeb. He's such a dweeb.
You will not replace us.
He's a top tier dweeb.
Oh, the media's gonna have a field day with that.
You know you're saying that
the
to
media.
a Puerto Rican.
A what?
The media is this undefined boogeyman that they always point to.
It's the media.
Is the media?
You know, the media is like, like people who have like reach on various platforms, like, I don't know, like a YouTube channel or something, or a Twitch stream, or what you're doing.
I've
Baked
even
Alaska.
heard Fox
You're
News
the media.
refer to other people
dumb
as the
dumb.
media as if they're not the media.
That I love. I fucking love that.
I loved in that hotel room how we sat and watched
Our
American
Fox News party.
Yeah, because I was the only American in there, so I was used to that shit. All the
Yeah, like I've never really, and I don't know if Adam had either, like really sat down and watched Fox News.
Yes.
Like watched Fox News, and with it, like legitimately, this is not an exaggeration. Within 60 seconds of turning on Fox News, they called the vice president a fraud.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, This is the news.
Yeah.
It was very exciting.
It's the most popular news channel too.
It's the
on
number
cable
one
anyway.
news channel in America.
Yeah, and you guys loved the prescription drug ads too.
Oh, they're so good.
It's advertising
good.
trying to get people to ask their doctor about drugs so that the doctor can prescribe it.
So the doctors who are paid by the drug companies could give them the drugs.
Right.
The system works.
AFPAC is just the gathering of the juggalos for people who have zero artistic appreciation.
Those doctors get swag from the drug companies too. If you go to like an American doctor, they'll have
And by
like a
swag,
pen.
you mean pussy.
No, like branded like Post-it notes and like pens and.
And they get more than branded Post-it notes.
Well, yeah.
They get kickbacks.
Yeah, you're burying the lead, Ben.
They get
no.
money to feed their fucking samples
Well,
into
it's all
people's mouths.
advertising. They're in the actual fucking doctor's
It's
office.
more than just advertising, though. They get
Oh, no, it is.
kickbacks
You're right.
for giving out the free samples to people and getting them addicted to all the different drugs.
It's awesome.
And pharmaceutical reps are hot as fuck, remember?
They
that's
are.
the whole point. Yeah, that's the whole thing is like a super hot lady walks in your office with a briefcase full of pills. Why not give them to your client?
If I learned anything from the Big Bang Theory, it's that Penny became a multimillionaire from banging all those fucking doctors that she sold pills to.
Yes. Let's go. When she gives up on acting, wait a minute, Billy.
Yep.
Are you also a banger?
I'm a banger, dude.
Site so I can look at
I'm
this
a
beautiful
banger.
site. Yo,
I love the Big Bang Theory. I
Okay.
didn't know you.
General admission 150.
it's good stuff.
General
I'm a
admission
banger.
and reception 200. Sponsorship packages coming soon. So you're gonna want to click that $200 ticket. Use promo code YOBA. I'm just kidding.
There was
I don't have
going to
promo
be
code.
a Leonard spinoff, but CBS didn't want it. They shot a pilot and everything.
There really was going to be a Leonard spinoff?
Yeah, because it makes sense. He's got a wife. He's got the kid.
Did you know? Did
We're
you
talking
know?
about Big Bang Theory. No,
Did
this is
you
a
know
fucking
that-
nightmare.
Did you know the theme song to Young Shelton is performed by Steve from Blues Clues?
What? No, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Does it bother you that whenever old Sheldon tells a story about his dad is like an alcoholic fuck up, but in young Sheldon, his dad is earnestly trying his best?
Well, yeah, it's because
Does it bother
Sheldon.
you that there's an implication that there's any chance in the world that a person like Sheldon could get pussy? I find it very offensive.
Whoa. I know for a fact a person like Sheldon can get the bangarang, especially from Amy Farrah Fowler's. Like, yeah. There's a type for everybody. This man, and here's why Shelton can get girls, and not just Amy Farrah Fowler. He can get lots of girls, and I'll tell you why. He doesn't focus on girls. He has passions outside of girls
because he's gay.
No, only even gay guys can get girls if they love trains, like the way Sheldon does. He's passionate about trains. He's passionate about science. Women see that. They see a guy who's
sexual.
They see a guy who's focused on something other than them, and they just drip. They just Niagara falls to the walls, man.
They get jealous of the trains, and they're like, I want to be that train.
Yes, 100%. That's
I know
how
how
women
women work.
operate. If you are trying to get a girl, this is just what you got to do. Stop trying.
Love trains.
Yeah, stop
He's
trying.
right.
Go.
He's right.
Go love trains. Go. Literally, be as passionate about anything else than that woman, and she will see you passionate about something, and she will want you to look at her the way you look at those fucking trains, man. And she will go to great lengths to get that vision. Sheldon kills the game when it comes to that.
You also know he's a tenured theoretical physicist at like a highly regarded California university.
He's
and
highly
he eventually
regarded, all
becomes-
right.
That's pretty
he
good.
eventually
And
becomes,
also the worst.
he's a Nobel Prize winner.
It's pretty good,
he
too.
won the Nobel Prize.
It's also pretty good.
More like the no pussy.
It's one of the
prize.
worst sitcoms I've ever seen in my life.
Whoa.
It's disgusting.
It's
Yeah.
got a great cast. It's
Whoa,
got a
whoa.
really talented. Look, it's my
Oh, you're a big Kunal Nayar fan?
Yeah, first of
Not
all,
really, but I
Will
love
Wheaton,
my
negative
reality.
points.
Not
fucking
really.
fucking Blossom, negative points. David from Roseanne, negative points.
Whoa.
All of them. All of them.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I wonder why two veteran sitcom actors would be so. Why would
You know
think they were
what?
so talented?
You know what? Drexel's class was better.
If this was a competition based on results, Big Bang Theory's winning.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking around about the Drexel's.
How many seasons did
But I hate
Drexel's
Big Bang
class
Theory.
get?
I don't even like. Yeah,
I think Drexel's class did 13 seasons.
Was there a young Drexel
13,000
spinoff?
seasons.
Was there a young Drexel spinoff?
This is
that I'm missing
ridiculous.
here?
I'm gonna play something.
You got this stupid doctor who claims he can enlarge penises. And the only thing he could do is a Botox similar injection into the penis.
You know, because you looked into it, right?
Big freaking deal.
I gotta pause one more time. In the pleb chat, George Nunn says, I like that Billy pretends he gets laid. LOL. George, I'm gonna tell you something. Even if I didn't, take the advice I gave and apply it to your life and see how things change. Just try.
George, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm really good at pretending.
Of course, it's going to make it girthier. It's not going to really make it much longer. Only the penile bone controls that. And until that doctor...
He claims there's a bone inside of the penis.
You
like
don't
a
have
literal bone.
Do you not have a penile bone, Ben?
Or another doctor...
There are
finds a way
some
to
mammals
replace
that do.
bone with a bigger bone.
I
a
believe
longer-
raccoons.
Yeah, there
I'm gonna
are a
look it
few
up.
mammals
I'm
that
pretty
do.
There are a few
Biology.
furry animals that got penile bones.
The penis is not going to
There
be
are
any
a few,
bigger.
Billy.
It's just a fact. This doctor's a fake fraud. That dumbass Barry went and had.
If he's a fake fraud, doesn't that mean that he's real?
Depends on whether or
I
not you
was gonna
believe in the
say,
penile
we go
bone.
back around to good.
this pecker enlarged like that.
He's
Oh
pecker.
God! What woman wants to have sex with a cock that big around?
A lot
And
of
only
them.
that.
Is he talking about Barry?
Yeah, he's definitely talking about Barry because Barry's penis enlargement doctor was on Elisa's show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That freaking long.
Yeah, we had this guy on here that has an insanely huge fake dick. Like it's.
Prove it.
I wouldn't even say insanely huge.
Oh,
would
I
just-
haven't actually seen
I
it.
would just say insane. It's shaped.
Okay.
It's a naked
Not
mole
the
rat, right?
Emphasis
Yeah.
on insane and not huge.
It's shaped like a shaved guinea pig, and I think it only stands up because of the globules of fat surrounding it. It's like a water pot, like a Jello
did he want
stand.
that?
I don't know.
Seriously?
It's cute.
It's a
Send this
pathetic
for the
looking
zebra
thing.
effect. The
He's a
Montourage.
moron.
Cheers to the Montourage.
And but, until they find a way to enlarge that bone that you already got in you, or to replace it. And if they do that, they're going to have to cut the skin around your nutsack and do skin grafts on you.
Okay, I gotta pause it again. We're going back to the pleb chat. Back to George Nunn. Said, "LOL, Billy. Don't give advice. Focus on your keto." George Nunn. I gotta say this. My advice could change your life. Your negative commentary can't change mine.
George, it's like you don't want your life to get better.
Don't you want your life to get better?
Why you like that? Why do you, George? Why do you hate yourself?
Yes.
That's my question.
Stop hating yourself, George.
George, thirstiness looks good on nobody. You don't have to attack Billy to disagree with his advice, but like having a rich life of your own that is not obsessed with getting girls to like you, like you will be more successful. People like passionate people.
I mean, I don't know if you know this.
King
George.
Cobra JFS. Flattery is the greatest compliment.
That's most definitely what's up, Tubes.
Dick Johnson, when his dick started growing. Now, how many of you grew up knowing the story of that, hearing that story when it happened?
Dick Johnson?
I did.
Big Dick Johnson.
Big Dick Johnson.
He's going to tell us the story of Big Dick Johnson.
I guess.
I want to hear the story of Oolong Johnson. When's he
Well,
coming out?
When that happened to Big Dick Johnson, and he's not from America, he's from another country, remember? So, I
Is he
remember
thinking
seeing
of
it on
Good
TV.
Luck Jonathan, former president of Nigeria?
No, this is Big Dick
Is that
Johnson.
who he's thinking of?
Big Dick
Okay.
Johnson.
He's
Are you not
talking to-
paying attention?
This is the story of Big Dick Johnson who got a penis enlargement. It's got to be true.
It was on national TV. Fuck, all over the
It was
world
on
for that.
national
His
TV.
big dick
And,
was on TV.
but when
His name was Big Dick
he
Johnson.
mixed a bunch of stuff in the kitchen.
That
They've always
dick was
tried-
on every set in America.
He mixed a bunch of stuff in the kitchen. He was doing a King Cobra's cooking show for his dick.
Had to recreate it for years. They did. Nobody could ever figure it out what he mixed or how he mixed it in order to make his pecker grow like that. But that's what they think caused his pecker to just
Okay.
outrageous.
Really quick, pleb chat one more time. George
Oh, my
Nunn says, "Oh, okay,
Oh,
Billy,
George is back.
you win. You actually know everything about women. Thanks for helping us all. You're welcome, George.
I doubt that's what he said.
That's literally what he said. It's in the chat. You can look at it with your own eyes.
He was being sarcastic, but that is what he said.
You think that was sarcasm?
Yeah.
You know what? No, I'm. You know what? That's my negative thing creeping in. I think he was being sincere.
Yeah. I think if he was sarcastic, then I can't take anything he said tonight seriously.
Actually grow like it did. Now, I believe he had the Guinness Book of World Records, or still holds it with a 2.5-inch pound pecker.
Is that even in the Guinness Book of World Records?
Okay, can we pause? Can we pause? Yes, thank you, Scott. Say it. Say it, Scott. Say it. I heard it, Scott. I heard it, Scott. Say it, Scott. Repeat it, Scott. Say it.
I believe he holds the Guinness World Record with a 2.5-inch pound pecker.
Exactly.
Am I correct?
Exactly.
In what I just
100%. You did. Yes.
Let's hear it again.
Like it did. Now, I believe he had the Guinness Book of World Records, or still holds it with a 2.5-inch pound pecker. That's
okay. So I did hear correctly.
You did,
So
Scott.
we're multiplying length by weight, so we're getting some sort of combination units. So we're talking like acceleration. So we're talking about like we're talking about force. So like mass times acceleration. So we're talking like kilogram meters per second squared is what we're talking here. So we're getting into combination units here.
This is just like when they tried to measure the Kessel Run in parsecs. Didn't make sense.
That's true.
But they made it make sense in that movie.
Exactly. That's what all the prequel movies were about. They literally took the biggest gripes people had with Star Wars and they made movies to fix the gripes. The first one, Rogue Squadron, they're like, why can one little area of the Death Star blow up the entire Death Star? That's stupid. And they make a movie why it was made. Then they go with like, well, why did Greedo shoot first? Why did Han Solo shoot first? Why was the Kessel Run in parsecs? And they put it in that movie. Every Star Wars movie we're going to see is going to be retconning the past mistakes.
Yeah, remember when they gave Chewbacca a medal? Something that like only stand-up comics from the 80s cared about. Hey, why did Chewie get the medal? Hey, what's the deal with Chewie? Not getting the medal.
He's getting too much respect over here.
Could you imagine giving somebody 2.5 pounds of dick? That'd destroy their cervix.
That's true. I don't fuck with inch pounds.
Yeah.
Pleb chat. Damn, Scott, I'm actually impressed you knew units. You think I don't know kilogram meters per second squared, motherfucker?
Bang.
He's Canadian.
Bang. I like how Asterios downplayed it.
Pound feet per second squared. Fuck off.
Asterios downplayed it. Like, come on, he's Canadian. They're taught that from preschool. Nobody cares if he's Canadian.
They have education. It's not fair.
It
a
is.
woman having sex with a long bowling ball. Matter of fact, there was no woman that could ever have sex with him. That's how big his pecker literally is to this day.
I love this made-up story that he's going in on.
Do you remember his war story that he told where he was basically Rambo and he's like breaking necks and they had to hot wire the truck to get away. Last minute they did.
So thank God he got away.
Yep.
He'd never be able to enjoy his favorite podcast, Drunken Peasants.
Yep.
Okay, but I mean, I remember he almost died because his dick was growing an average of 1 inch per day in length alone, not counting the girth.
Not counting the girth.
There were a couple of times when they cut the skin around
inch a day for how long?
Every day, Scott.
Over what period of time did this occur?
It's
so
still
30
growing.
inches in a month?
It's still growing.
And by the way,
a meter in a month?
But you're missing the bigger picture, no pun intended, which is that these are flaccid inches.
Yeah.
So erect, it's even more because of the elasticity of the penile bone.
Yeah, I believe now they call his dick One World Trade Center.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it grew that much.
1,776 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Feet pounds.
You know, nuts.
Somebody referred to Joe and I as the twin growers instead of the twin towers, and I was very angry.
Me and my friend are a twin shower.
Well, yeah. Well, for one, Joe is a shower. If someone was just making bad comments, I'm obviously not a shower. I have fucking belts of fat around my penis. It's got to grow up. It's got to grow up out of the fucking belt.
It's got to grow up.
Yeah, of course it's got to grow up. It's a mighty little man. It's
got to grow up.
In order to relieve that shrinking of the skin up against the nuts, which would end up crushing the nuts and therefore
mad
killing
childish
the man.
Gambino.
And this is educational, by the way, YouTube. This ain't no stupid pornography talk.
It's not.
Well, it might not be pornography talk. It might be stupid.
It is. We can all agree it's stupid.
We got some baby-faced Spexo.
Oh,
yeah.
I love watching
Speaking
Spexo.
of a previous white supremacist question, isn't Baked Alaska in jail, or did he get out of jail? What's his situation?
He is not.
He's
in
a
jail.
suspected snitch, maybe. I don't know.
Nice.
I don't
That
know.
seems like the move for him. You know what?
Yeah.
Good for him. I would do the same thing. I did
For
the
me,
same
at
thing. in
least,
fact.
when
That's why
I started believing in Catholicism and practicing it and stuff, politics became a lot less interesting. Because when you see people who are, more secular debating politics and these philosophical, intellectual questions, it's like there's no.
Is there
grounded-
anything funnier? Is there anything funnier than rebelling against cool left-wing people by becoming a traditional Catholic? That's the funniest. That's the funniest move in the world. I respect it every single time. It never gets old for me. I absolutely love it.
You know what, Spexo?
More like respect so.
Respexo.
You know what, Spexo? If you're going to take the trad pill, as the kids call it.
Trad cat.
Yeah, but send your kids to Catholic school. Send them to church. Yeah. Tell your kids they're allowed to be altar boys. And let's see how this all shakes out.
Oh, he says that's just exaggerated. That's way exaggerated, and the church takes care of it when it happens. I went to Catholic school, and just in my diocese that I grew up in, I could tell you several stories. Not just child abuse, but there was also a nun that was murdered in a Catholic hospital in the early 80s, and the priest got away with it all the way until the mid 2000s.
Yep.
Have you ever met a Catholic schoolgirl that didn't have a severe hoe phase?
No,
Yes.
of course not. Are you? No, Ben, don't lie.
I mean, I went to a Catholic school with hundreds of people, so all different types of people.
Everyone a hoe.
No.
Did you keep
Everyone.
up with them all after school? That's the thing. The hoe phase isn't during their tenure necessarily. It's usually post.
I think this is a bizarre projection of Billy's dark fantasies.
It's not a fantasy. I just know about 19 people who went to Catholic school and they all had a severe hoe phase.
Uh-huh.
That's 19
objective
for 19.
morality for them to be basing their
Okay.
opinions on. Now, for me, it's like, well, why do I believe something? Well, because God says so. That's why. End of debate. There's no debate. The only political debate should be
Because
what is the
God
best
said
course
so, end of
action
debate.
to-
I am usually okay with because da-da-da said so, end of debate, if it's because Stone Cold said so. End of debate.
But not God.
But not God. Yeah.
Stone Cold, yes, obviously.
Who cares about God?
I don't believe for a second that he believes anything he's saying Catholic-wise.
Okay.
He just does it because he's mad at other people.
to fulfill God's will.
Tim
or
Pool's podcast
what
got
is the
swatted
best way to
tonight.
save
Yeah,
our
that
evil soul.
sucks.
Swatted?
Yeah, that's not good at all.
Yeah,
Things like that.
I hope he's okay.
We don't encourage
I think
that
he's
on this
okay.
podcast.
I think we would have heard about it if he wasn't okay.
And also, a lot
Yeah.
of people will be like,
Penal.
"Oh, you're Catholic.
Penal.
Well, Catholics they're liberals and they support abortion and stuff like that." They're Catholic by name only.
Not
If
the
you
good
claim
ones.
to be a Catholic, but you are endorsing murder or other things,
The no true Catholics fallacy. Honestly, though, Catholics are. There's a lot of what they call cafeteria Catholics that just kind of pick and choose what they want. It's because Catholicism is such a huge religion, and it's usually you grew up in a Catholic family because it's such an old religion and shit. So that's why, and people try to justify why they're gonna stay in the religion despite all the messed up stuff about it and the weird ritualistic cannibalism and all that stuff.
They love that.
Yeah, I mean, like
That's
in
like the one thing I know
Catholicism,
about
like if you go to a Lutheran church and you eat the bread and drink the wine, that's all symbolic. But Catholics literally believe that it turns into
this is the shit.
flesh of God, the flesh of God in human form, from some guy that died 2,000 years ago.
I'd eat a god, but I wouldn't want to eat some bullshit sacrament wannabe god. I don't need some imitation god.
I would eat Shiva the Destroyer. Now that's a cool
But
god.
if you gave the bread to like a DNA lab, they would be like, "This is bread. This isn't a
Are you sure?
middle-aged."
Bread, dude. Are you sure?
A 30-year-old. Yes, I'm
You
sure.
have no faith.
I
that
don't.
are directly against Catholic dogma and Catholic
The only
doctrine,
reason
then you are
Spexo's even Catholic is to get Nick's attention and lick Nick's little nuts. Like, this is the same
100%.
thing as a guy getting into yoga just to like get closer to the yoga instructor. It's some bullshit.
Oh my God! Yeah, you're exactly fucking.
Yeah, it's an excellent analogy. It's getting into yoga for girls who are pretending to like yoga. Because I don't think Nick is even Catholic for real. I think it's just the
maybe
thing he
not.
says.
I do think he might be Catholic though, because it's his way of holding on to his chastity, and his grandmama taught him how to be a safe little boy. So it's his. I'm gonna save myself for marriage. Who really needs a woman except to produce a male heir?
not a Catholic, you are a heretic. There's an organization called Catholics for Choice. They should be called Heretics for Hell. They are not Catholic. They are degenerates who are trying to subvert Catholicism and change its teachings to support their disgusting, degenerate beliefs. God does not conform to the world. The world needs to conform to God. They're saying that nobody should be denied the Eucharist and all this stuff, and there's this big
more
debate.
degenerate than saying the word degenerate. Like, only degenerates.
It's very, it's very fun.
Yeah.
You know what I like though? People just saying degen, like they're degen, not even saying full degenerate. They're degen.
That's a lot of syllables.
I like that one.
Degen.
I've never heard.
They're degen.
Should Joe Biden be denied the Eucharist or whatever?
When he says Eucharist, he's talking about the bread and wine, the like sacramental bread and wine.
I thought it was the most Bob Euchre looking guy at the lookalike contest, the Eucharist.
He's the Eucharist, man. You'd swear this was Bob Euchre.
Joe Biden could be the Eucharist at a Bob Euchre
Have
contest.
you ever heard of the card game Euchre?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
What was that, Asterios?
Asterios question.
I was going to say, is that former WrestleMania commentator and
Yes, it
father on Mr.
Belvedere.
Bob
Mr. Belvedere.
Euchre?
Is there anyone more Euchre than him? He's the Eucharist.
From a layman's perspective, yes. And I won't take the Eucharist if I think that I'm in mortal sin. And sometimes I don't know if I'm in mortal sin. Sometimes I think like, oh, well, I sinned,
I
but
got
I
a
know
pretty
that
good
I was
idea,
actually
friend.
sinning, like because I'm like autistic or something, and I like.
Well, I mean, if you're spending all day on camera judging others, by the way, don't do that. Lest I judge you, bitch.
Oh, we got him. Got him with his own dumb book.
There you go.
We are all, by the way, guys, there's a Streamlabs link in the donation bin below. If you send in your $20 and tell us what's more Euchre than Bob Euchre, one of you will get a free punch in the dick.
I wonder how many of them even know who Bob Euchre is.
I don't know. Google it, kids.
Everyone who does he's in the zeitgeist.
Mr. Baseball.
You can't.
He
You can't
actually,
scroll through Twitter without seeing Bob Euchre.
He
everywhere.
did these beer commercials with Jesse Ventura back in the day that were pretty hilarious.
I heard recently
Can we
Bob
watch
Euchre.
one?
Yeah,
Bob
I'll grab
Euchre
one.
was usurped as the most famous American by Kylie Jenner just this last month.
Just this month.
Just this last month, yeah. Kylie
Sad
Jenner.
time
I
for
understand.
Euchre fans.
I was reading about Martin Luther.
doesn't
who
make
was
her the
arch heretic
Eucharist.
or whatever, but he would before he
Shank
destroyed the
Eucharist.
world, he would get so obsessed with his sins that he would go to confession like for hours a day and just like make a list of all of his sins and read off his sins and try to confess and repent or whatever. But then he would leave and then he would think that he was sinning again, and he would be so nervous that he was going to die in sin and stuff, and that like he drove himself insane. And I get like that sometimes. Like I was talking to my priest last week, and I was like, well, I didn't take the Eucharist last week because I sinned, and I don't know if it was a mortal sin or whatever. And he was like, well, you have to know if you were culpable of that sin, if you did it on purpose, if you consciously went against God's will and stuff like that. And like for me, it's just like, well, I'm not going to take it until I go to confession next because I just want to be safe, because like I actually believe in like this stuff. So many Catholics don't even believe in the true presence of Christ.
Catholic is a cultural thing to many people, and they don't practice
in the Eucharist,
or they
choose in my church,
what
people just
parts they
go up and get the
practice.
Eucharist and show like very little reverence, and it's like depressing. It's like
One of the dumbest things is how the Catholic Church is against abortion, but they're also against birth control, which makes no sense. And they're anti-divorce.
Another dumb thing they do is molest children.
Which
yeah,
they
but
shouldn't
that's
do.
not like, but that's not like their official doctrine. I'm talking about like actual rules.
Pretty doctrinal.
Asterios, at one point in time, you told me there was a thing they were doing where they were giving rosary beads of a certain style to denote which kids were more likely to be targets for abuse.
Yes. I like that. Now, sadly, these
Yeah.
beans were the invention of the late wrestler Christopher Benoit. They were what he would have been remembered for, if not for
other events.
For the trouble.
They were really using Benoit beads? Is this a joke or was this a serious thing?
No, I'm joking.
I'm gonna.
But did they actually put the rosary on them, or was that something that you were gagging about?
No.
I think you might be confusing me with someone else.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna play these commercials here.
Shoot.
I'm known for my gentle and charming.
This is funny because it's Nathan Lane.
Governor Jesse Ventura.
No, that's Governor Nathan Lane.
Yeah.
Disposition. So when Ernie here ran out of Miller Lite, I didn't get mad. Nah. We calmly discussed the situation. I told Ernie I'd drink light because it's brewed from the ground up so it tastes great. Not like some watered-down version of a regular beer. We reached an understanding, and he quickly rectified the situation. Mom always said I had a way with people.
When it's Miller Lite, less
It was
filling,
funny
tastes
because
great.
where's Bob Uecker?
Bob Uecker's in the next one.
Okay.
Vince McMahon and John Madden here for Latomania. Here we
Vince
go.
McMahon and John Madden. Vince
R.I.P.
McMahon and John Madden and the Fink right here.
Challenger, come on, move, roller.
There's Bob Uecker.
You can see. I see. Actually, no. Those are just like lookalikes. I think.
I like how we were going to show our Zoomer audience who Bob Uecker was, and so far we have Jesse Ventura, Nathan Lane, and Bob Uecker in a fucking mask, so they can't even see who he is.
Okay, boys, you know the rules.
Zoomers, I swear Bob Uecker's under there getting noogies right now.
Latomania, brought to you by America's favorite.
Well, this was part of the whole promotion. Was like, oh, who's the Masked Marauder? When everyone knew who it was.
Who was it?
Bob
Mr.
Uecker.
America.
Miller Lite. Who's going to win? The Masked Marauder? Les Philly or Jesse?
Less filling. God damn it. Bob Uecker.
He unmasked him in the last part.
Did we get one of Bob Uecker without a mask on so the kids could know?
The Masked Marauder drinks Miller Lite because it's less filling. I drink it because it tastes great, and Taste Great is going to win. But you got to help me unmask him, Don Pardo, the Cruz. Well, Jesse, he's
It was a contest.
Nassim Pedrad, Hoobastein.
And for drinking America's favorite light beer, Miller Lite. Unmask him and win $10,000.
It was a $10,000 sweepstakes that Miller Lite did.
Yeah. We have to get at least one though of Bob Uecker clear for the kids that don't know.
Yeah,
We
I'll
have to
get a
find-
Bob Uecker.
We have to find one Bob Uecker for the kids.
Perot's running mate, Admiral Stockdale.
We're so fucking
Jeff
old.
Richards.
Instantly watch for details. Back to you, Jesse.
Back to you, Jesse.
This guy.
Who is this guy? We know who it is. There you go, guys.
John Rudnitzky.
That's Bob Uecker.
When I go in here, they'll be buying
He's the Eucharist.
Beer from Miller.
The Eucharist.
How you doing? These fans, I love them. They know us ex-big leaguers drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Well, can't keep the gang waiting.
I want my beer to be filling. Fuck that.
Do you think Randy Quaid put his entire career on being almost the Eucharist? Like he tried to be the Eucharist.
He's not the Eucharist though, and that was his downfall.
He was short a couple Euchers.
Yeah.
I found the final wrestling one too. It's actually pretty good.
Bring it.
Payoff.
Here it is.
The Masked Marauder drinks Miller Lite because it's less filling. Ha! Me, I drink it because it tastes great, and I'm gonna crush him. You can unmask him and be eligible for big prizes.
Let's see. Hold on. Here it is.
The challenger. Who is this guy?
Are you gonna unmask him? Unmask him. Unmask him.
Yeah, here we go. Introducing the challenger, the Masked Marauder, and the champ, Jesse the Body
I think we already saw this one too, right? This is where he throws him up in the air. We gotta go to the just a little further.
He's great. will return.
Fright Night Theater. I wonder what movie it was.
So this is when they premiered this shit.
This is good right here. This is it.
Hard to believe we're winning.
Hold it. Thank you.
Who's in the crowd? Is that Sinatra?
Jesse's going for the match.
I love how Vince McMahon's in this.
Wow, the old mask trick. You're still using it. Who is this guy?
I see
is this
superstar
guy?
Billy Graham is there.
Oh, look out! Oh, this is it, John. Wyatt, it's Euchre. Gee, what
It's Euchre.
Hi, Dad. Wait, it's not over yet.
Madden said, gee, what a surprise.
LC Greenwood. What a makeup job. And I'm
Who's
not
that?
Vince McMahon. Oh, you're Sonny Bono.
It's Sonny Bono.
Who was?
I don't know.
Who was Jesse Ventura?
I don't know who that guy
Can we go
is.
back to that real
A
quick?
black guy. Jesse Ventura was not Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, it was not Wesley Snipes. This would have been pre-Dennis Rodman too, right? That's not Dennis.
Yes.
Yes. Who is that?
That is
I
not
don't know.
Dennis Rodman.
Did it say the name?
Yeah, but I had trouble hearing
Let's
it.
try and listen because I need to know who this guy is.
She is really LC Greenwood. What
Kelsey Greenwood.
I don't know who that is.
a makeup job. And I'm not Vince McMahon. Oh, you're Sonny Bono.
Was that the Tipman fellow from earlier? Tipman?
Which proves Miller Lite is America's
Mike
favorite
Tipman?
light beer. Because when it's Miller Lite, less filling really tastes great.
I fooled everyone.
Everybody in the chat saying the 80s were wild. This was early 2000s Canada.
That's when we got it. We just heard that Sonny Bono died.
Sonny Bono actually lived a long life in Canada.
Yeah.
No, he was a senator.
In Canada?
No, he was a U.S. senator.
In Canada.
And he hit a tree and died skiing.
And Jesse Ventura was a governor.
He was.
There's a lot of political power in that commercial.
Yeah, there was. Bob Euchre.
Vince McMahon's wife
And of
worked for
course,
Trump.
The dad on Mr. Belvedere.
He was the Eucharist. Vince McMahon being Donald Trump's one of the 40 people Donald Trump followed on Twitter before he got his account scammed.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Okay,
The-
Billy
oh, I had
sees
a
that, but
Spexo
misses my
question.
sick $20 diss on Spexo. Hold on, Seth looks. Did I miss a $20 diss? They're supposed to read out loud.
Oh shit!
If they
I didn't
don't
know-
read
They're
out loud,
supposed to
then we
read.
end up
Did you
reading
send
them.
I didn't know it was
1999
possible
by
for me
accident, 'cause
to
I don't
miss
read
one.
that.
So Seth Looks says, remember when Nick said doing sex on of-age girls was gay? And remember how this dolt has a wife and kids? Damn, that is kind of true. This guy has
gay.
had sex with of-age girls with fuck trophies to prove it. And Nick said that doing that is gay.
It's gay.
And he worships
Yeah.
Nick. Interesting.
I was gonna say, does Spexo recognize the irony of
He doesn't do
espousing
ironing. He's a
traditional
trad
Catholic
cath.
values of doing that to impress a 23-year-old twink that he's gay for?
Irony-
Does he understand the irony of that?
Irony to Spexo is how he describes the crosses hanging on his wall.
They are very irony.
They're
I agree.
irony. Iron crosses is the thing on his wall. That's the thing. For those of you that don't
Hey,
know what
thanks,
that means.
comedian from the. Actually, that was too much of a legitimate punchline for
Hey,
it to be the comedian from earlier. But
I gotta tell you.
Huh?
I never thought I'd feel bad about Nazi stolen valor, but that guy didn't earn those.
My
No,
wife
that's
got a
true.
big old tipsy dick. Ah, I want to be a soccer
Here we
dad.
go.
Spank it. Oh, yeah. Look at these sweaty titties. Who's got malt liquor? Liquor, puss. Boom, bow, boom, bow, boom, bow.
No, those are actual punchlines. Like, that's the problem, Billy. The stuff you're saying makes sense and works.
I tried not to.
You got to say, Toto, love speed.
Toto,
Toto.
foot fetish, soccer mom, sex scandal.
Fart fetish.
I love that guy.
Santino Orioli says, I'm only
thanks
here
the
for
$7.
Scoot. And he's did it in
Thanks,
Canadian,
Santino.
too.
Send me $7 next time.
Do it to Scott.
$7, aka $22.50 Swahili dollars.
That's good money.
Yeah.
That's good cash.
It's free real estate.
Free real estate.
I see we're in wrap-up formation.
Yeah, we
I've
are.
noticed the cameras changed to wrap-up formation. Look, kids, I've been coming on this show for a couple of years now. If you haven't heard the Loudest podcast yet, you're missing out on a lot of stuff. What the hell are we talking about? Oh, yeah. This week, I introduced a new segment called The Grandma Report, where I give you all the latest breaking news on my grandma. And you can go to theloudestpodcast.com to hear it.
Interesting.
I love that.
Your grandma.
That's pretty sick. I tried to do a similar thing, and then I realized that all of my grandparents are long dead. So I just do a different podcast called The Worst Year of Our Lives. Go listen to that wherever podcasts are sold, and send me at least $7 at paypal.me/notscotthenson.
And I do have one living grandma, and I do a podcast called Drunken Peasants Podcast on YouTube. If you want to subscribe, if you want to watch it, well, here's the thing. You're watching it right now. But if you want to subscribe, you can just click the button that says subscribe.
Wonderful. I listened today.
Yeah, Seth looks. Cheers. Cheers to the Grandma Report.
After this stream ends, we're going over to twitch.tv/Drunken Peasants to do our post show. We're going to do probably one a month over there just to keep things diversified. So you can find us over there.
Hopefully not too diverse. You know my feelings on that.
Ooh, Scott, we're changing the name of our Twitch streams. It's a new podcast called Dear Friends and Rear Ends. Guys are all welcome.
You have my attention.
You're all welcome. You're all welcome to share in Dear Friendship or your rear end slip. Send us pics. We'll be judging them live via Toto. That's the new platform.
I hate to go back
Cozy.tv.
to the very beginning of the show today. What that guy was saying before his Knight Rider chunk. The first thing he was saying about women living and dying by their words, and then doing the turnaround, and then just that for 5 straight minutes. What did it mean?
Turn around.
What does it all mean?
Guy.
It's very deep.
It was crazy. That's gonna keep me up.
That guy was great.
I love that guy. But like a lot of times when like someone takes their clothes off, like a comedian, like you feel worse for them. He got funnier with his.
He got better. Those
know why?
Those nips added to it.
He was like a reverse Kreischer.
It was because I wasn't as distracted by how uncomfortable he was.
That's true.
Because that polo, like, he had the opposite of a happy trail, like a very sad trail.
Yeah.
One of the saddest trails I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was all, and like the shorts and the sneakers, like it was all bad. I preferred to see him in the Speedo.
He was free. He was loose.
Yeah.
Yes. It seemed like it was more authentic.
I felt better because he felt better.
Yes.
I'm with you.
Well, guys, have a good night, kids. I love all of you.
Good night, Asterios. I love you. Shout out to the bang. Shout out to the bangers.
Twitch.tv/Drunken Peasants. See you all there immediately.
Bangers.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.